My name is Ryo Kurohashi. I'm a 25-year-old office worker. I just finished another day of work and was about to head home. I think Haruka's orphanage was around here. Haruka is the daughter of one of my oldest friends, Leo Kawanishi. After he and his wife Arisa both passed in an accident, their poor daughter was moved into this orphanage.
Ryu?
A familiar voice behind me suddenly called my name and brought me out of my thoughts. Huh? Haruka?
I don't want to be in that bad place anymore. Don't make me go back.
Haruka. I thought she'd seemed pretty down recently. She's been so brave. Even through all of her bad memories of this place, she tried to hold it all in. Come home with me. The words tumbled out of my mouth before I could even think about them.
Can I?
Yeah, let me talk with your grandma and see what I can do.
But even if it's okay, won't I just be in the way?
She's so young, but she's already worrying about that stuff. Of course you won't. In fact, I think my life will be more fun if you're around. So you won't live with me?
Okay.
Leo was 3 years older than me, and he was like the big brother I never had. Leo, check this out! Wow, Leo, you're so cool. When he got to middle school, Leo decided to go a bit punk. He dyed his hair blonde and got all kinds of piercings. Hey, Rio, you studying and stuff? Uh-huh. But even though his outer appearance was different, his kindness and conscientiousness never waned. I was enamored with him. And then when we started high school, there was a girl he wanted me to meet. Rio, check it out. This is my girlfriend, Arisa. Oh, hi.
Ew. So, this is the kid who's like your little bro? Oh, what a cutie. Nice to meet you, kid.
Arisa had the same dyed blonde hair and piercings that Leo did. I thought she was kinda scary at first. But she turned out to be as nice as he was. He's not like my little brother. He is my little brother. That's how important Rio is to me.
You're not even related, and you're that obsessed with him. That's so cute.
Shut up! Right before I was about to graduate from middle school, Leo asked me to meet with him. Leo, guess what? I'm getting married. You are? To Arisa? Yep, I knocked her up. His way of phrasing it might have been rough, but he looked so proud that he was going to be a dad. And as my younger brother, I want you to help out too. Of course. Wow, she's so tiny. Isn't she the cutest? Look at my sweet little girl.
She's cute because she's my daughter. Here, Rio. You hold her for a bit.
Huh? No, I can't. I'm afraid I'll drop her or something.
You won't. If Leo could do it, I'm sure you'll be okay. Here.
Whoa. So cute.
She'll be counting on you a lot from now on, kiddo.
But when I was a senior in high school, my dad, who worked hard to raise me as a single father, passed away from illness. Dad! Rio, I'm sorry, but you know Arisa and I are happy to do whatever we can to help. You're family to us, after all.
Exactly. If there's anything you need, just let us know. I love you, Rio!
Yeah, thanks. Hello.
Rio!
Hey, Haruka. You've gotten so big.
And someday, when I'm big like you, I'm gonna marry you.
I thought you said you were gonna marry your daddy. I thought that our happy life would last forever. But tragedy struck on Leo and Arisa's wedding anniversary. I was out with Haruka while the two of them wanted the day for themselves. But on the way back, They got in a traffic accident and never made it back home.
Mommy! Daddy!
Haruka. She ended up staying with Leo's mother, Saki. She was a single mother herself and didn't even know Arisa that well.
I know I could never provide for Leo like a mother should. But I promise, I'll do whatever I can to make Haruka happy.
Thank you. But tragedy struck once again 1 year later, when Saki had to be rushed to the hospital for a stroke. Her entire right side ended up paralyzed, and she had difficulty forming words. In that state, it wasn't really possible for her to take care of a school-aged child. With no other options, we had to make the difficult decision to give her up to an orphanage. Hi, Haruka. How are you doing? In Saki's condition, she wasn't able to make it to the visitations of the orphanage herself. I was the one who went in her place. The staff told me that Haruka was always distant and didn't talk to anyone there. Hey, cheer up. You like NanaKuma candies, don't you?
Thank you.
I didn't know what I could do for her. But every time I tried to bring her candy or comics that she liked. I hope Saki will be able to recover enough to take her back soon. There were many children at the facility who didn't even have anyone to visit them. To them, that made Haruka seem, in a sense, lucky. If I'd known the little gifts I got Haruka twice a month were making her a target of their bullying, I never would have brought him. Back in the present, I took Haruka with me to see Saki. Saki, are you there? She was left wheelchair-bound and trusted me in case anything happened. She gave me a spare key to her house and made sure I knew I could come at any time.
Oh, Haru,
Grandma!
what's wrong?
I don't want to go back. I hate the orphanage.
Haruka, I'm so sorry. It's my fault you're stuck in such a horrible situation.
There's something I need to ask you. I know you're busy with your PT and everything. So, do you think I could live with Haruka until everything is finished?
I couldn't possibly ask that of this poor boy.
Please, Leo did so much for me. He really was like family. That's why I want to be able to do the same for his daughter and welcome her as a member of my own family.
Thank you, Rio. I'll do whatever I can to finish my rehabilitation so I can ease his burden.
She wasn't able to put her feelings into words, but I understood nonetheless. And that was how I ended up taking Haruka in and living with her. Or that was the plan anyway. Huh? Haruka? What are you doing walking around like that? You need to put on some clothes already.
But it's fine now, isn't it?
What?
I'm 18 now, so we can finally get married, right, Rio?
But I'm your dad, or close enough anyway.
I never thought of you like a dad. You know that, right?
But I'm an old man.
You're not old at all. We already look like a couple walking together holding hands. I've loved you and thought you were the coolest person ever since I was a kid.
But
You don't have to worry about all that stuff. I just want you to accept me. You're the only person I've ever loved.
I never imagined these words would be coming from Haruka's mouth when she turned 18. Well, that's not true. I've been preparing myself for something like this for a long time now. This is your new house.
I apologize for any problems I've caused as a result of my incompetence.
Those are some really big words for a 10-year-old. You don't have to work so hard to impress me, you know.
I do, though. Otherwise, you'll never marry me someday.
So, you don't want to be my daughter then?
Ever since I was little, my dream has always been to be your wife.
Okay then. You can be my little wife then. I also regret indulging in her whims back then. Because of her, this wasn't just a joke she would soon forget in time. Is Haruka doing well in class? Oh! She's so cute.
Huh? Haruka, why is your dad so cool? He's not my dad. He's my future husband. What?
Hey, sorry!
Rio, look at my new uniform. Isn't it cute?
Wow, looks great on you.
Now you do recognize me as a woman deserving of your eternal love.
When you say that, it makes me sound more like a criminal.
Ugh, I'll make you fall for me if it's the last thing I do. Rio, I made dinner.
Wow, really? Thank you. That's a huge load off my plate.
I want to do whatever I can so you see me as the best wife ever.
You're still going on about that?
Today, a boy in my class asked me out and said he wanted to date me.
You're so cute. It's no surprise that everyone wants to be with you, huh?
Hey, you're supposed to be jealous of him.
Why would I? There's more than a 10-year age gap between us, right? And I've known you since you were a baby. It would never work out between us. Right, it's impossible. Haruka's the most important person in the world to me. As family, though.
Don't say that. Besides, ever since I was a baby, I've always known we were destined to be together.
I highly doubt you were talking like that when you were a baby.
I felt it in my bones.
Please stop tormenting me like this. And now she's gone beyond asking me out and straight up proposed to me. I think you've just been together with me so long, you're confused between romantic and platonic attraction. I think it might be best for you to expand your horizons more.
I've seen enough people in my life to know how I feel. I love you, and that's never changed. And it's never gonna. I don't want anyone else.
The truth is, there's something I've been mulling over ever since you turned 18.
What is it?
I think you should spend more time apart from me. Maybe you could live at your dorm in college or find your own place? Or there's one more option.
And what's that?
You could go back to living with your grandma. She's wanted to look after you for so long. You remember, right? That's why she pushed herself so hard during her PT.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, she contacted me and said that when you started college, she'd be happy to take you in. She said she could think of no better way to spend her old age.
Yeah, I know. But still, I don't want to be apart from you.
Haruka, I love you.
What?
Recently, I've noticed that more and more, I haven't been able to take my eyes off you. I don't know what to do. I feel so guilty thinking about you like this. You're supposed to be my family, and that's exactly why I can't accept you as a romantic partner.
Huh?
So I think we both need to spend some time apart until we can work out these feelings between us. I'm sure this way she'll find someone else.
Fine.
Really? I didn't think she'd agree this easily.
But I have one request.
What is it?
Even just once a month is fine. But will you keep going out on dates with me?
Huh? Dates? What are you talking about?
We've been together every day until now, haven't we? If we're gonna be away from each other, can't I have just this one thing?
I guess I can agree to that. And so, Haruka agreed to move in with Saki. And the two of us decided to meet up once a month. It's been so lonely not being able to see Haruka for a whole month. I never expected the house to feel so empty without her.
Ryu, thanks for waiting.
Oh, hi, Haruka. Whoa, was she really a high schooler just a month ago? She looks so much more mature now.
Ready to go, Ryu?
Hey, why are you grabbing my arm like that?
Duh, this is a date.
Why am I having these thoughts?
Ryu, say ah.
I'm not a child. I can feed myself.
Is it so wrong to want to feed my boyfriend?
Please don't say that stuff. And look, you've got something on your cheek. Little baby Haruka.
Are you gonna lick it off?
Absolutely not.
Ryu, don't let go of my hand no matter what. Ah!
Eve! Something soft is pressing up against my back. Ah! Have mercy on my soul! Good night.
You're really gonna leave already?
I'll see you next month, right?
Don't you know how much I was looking forward to today? I haven't been able to think of anything else besides you every single day we were apart. I don't want tonight to end.
I don't want Saki to worry.
Yeah,
I wish I hadn't agreed to meet her on these dates only once a month. Every time I see her, I just end up falling for her more and more. And as time passed and the days went by, it was time for Haruka's college graduation ceremony. Saki, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm so happy I lived to see the day my granddaughter would be graduating college. I wish Leo and Arisa could see their little girl all grown up like this too.
Yeah, me too.
Ryu, Grandma.
Hi, Haruka. Congratulations again.
You're such a brilliant girl. You've made your parents proud.
Hey, there's something really important I want to talk to you about when we get home. Is that okay?
Of course, my dear.
Are you ready to head out? These past 4 years, being able to live with Grandma has been so fun. I'm really happy you were able to recover.
Haruka.
But I can't hide from the truth.
Haruka, will you marry me?
Huh?
Let's get married and live together as a family, all three of us.
Ryu,
Saki, Haruka's always been like a daughter to me. All her life, she was just like a member of my own family. But after she finished high school, something changed. And my heart wavered.
Ryu.
After that, I started seeing Haruka less like a family member and more as a romantic partner. I knew this was absolutely unacceptable of me, and that's when I tried to push her away.
It's my fault. I just loved Ryu so much all my life, and I wanted him to love me back too. All he ever wanted was to treat me like family, and I'm the one who couldn't do it.
I think the two of us were too close for too long. But always being there for each other started to give us these strange thoughts.
Ryu.
And in these past 4 years, all the feelings for Haruka I tried to push away only ended up stronger. I can't think of her as just family anymore. I can only see her in a romantic way now. I'm so sorry to have to tell you this. I don't know how I can ever face you or Leo or Arisa ever again. But the truth is, I love Haruka.
And I love Ryu. Grandma, please, won't you bless our relationship?
When did I ever say I was against it?
What?
It's been obvious Haruka's thought of you like that for a long time now.
Grandma.
Leo trusted you enough so much that he was willing to treat you as if you were his own brother. I don't see why I shouldn't do the same.
Thank you so much. Today is our wedding day, and the blushing bride asked Saki to be the one to walk her down the aisle.
Being able to walk my beautiful granddaughter to her husband like this makes all the hard days of PT worthwhile.
Oh, Grandma.
I wish you two only the best.
Thank you.
And Ryu, thank you so much for offering to take in Haruka all those years ago. You two really were destined to end up together forever.
I'll promise I'll do whatever I can to make her happy.
Ryu, you don't know how long I've been dreaming of this day. I love you so much.
Thank you for never giving up on me. Because of that, I realized how much I couldn't live without you either. I promise I'll love you forever. I never want you to leave my side again. I'm Yohei Kudo. Just your average 24-year-old salaryman.
Hey, manager. You look tired, huh? Here, have some coffee.
Wow, you're thoughtful.
Sawada-san, your report was really easy to read. It was a lifesaver. I'm happy when I'm praised by you, Nakajao-san. Oh, hearing that makes me happy too.
She's still the same as always today, huh? She's Yua Nakajou, my senior at work. She's known as a goddess in her company. She's given that name for 3 reasons. First, her looks. Second, her dazzling smile that cheers everyone up. And third, her kindness. She treats everyone, regardless of age or gender, with care. Yeah, even someone like me.
Hey, Kuro-kun. Great job on the negotiations yesterday.
Thank you very much.
It's good to give it your all, but I think you've been overdoing it lately. So don't push yourself too hard. Health comes first.
Yes. I'm sure if I'd met her back in my student days, I would have fallen for her instantly. Guys who can't get dates with a kind gal who's friendly to both introverts and otakus are hopeless. But as I grew older, I started questioning that kindness. It seemed calculated, like there was something behind it. Her gentle smile seemed fake to me. So this is how it is. At the suggestion of a friend, I visited a facility called Break Room, where you can legally destroy stuff. Here you can break glass and smash computers into tiny pieces with a hammer. The reason for such a facility? Stress relief. While I don't particularly feel strong stress, I'm curious by nature, so I don't mind trying out new experiences. Nice, it's a private room. I'm glad. I wonder if it'll really feel refreshing afterward. It was while I was eagerly heading towards the private room. Huh? Is that Nakajou-san? Even though I knew it was a bad idea, my feet moved on their own. When I reached the room she was in, there was a palm-sized window, so I peeked inside.
Who's an angel? Who's a goddess? I'm not gentle at all! I'm a crazy woman who swings hammers around daily!
After that, she continued breaking things one after another, like a monster from a hero movie. I decided to stop watching it, and went back to my room. But I couldn't get her image out of my head, and I couldn't concentrate on my own destruction at all.
Let me help you with that.
No! I can't let a lady handle this! Especially not you!
In times like this, we help each other out. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl.
You're a goddess! I can't process this information. Behind that smile, there's Nakajou-san, who just likes being called a goddess. But even knowing she might have a hidden side, I don't feel uncomfortable about it. It's a common thing for people to have multiple faces. What I'm curious about is why she goes to the extent of embracing Buddha-like kindness, even when burdened with stress. Maybe it's because of my strong curiosity, but from that day on, I found myself watching her closely. The next day. Maybe I'll switch to tea instead of coffee today for a change of pace.
Hi, Kuro-kun!
Hi.
Hey, lately...
Nakajou-san!
Oh, I'm being called. See you later.
She's a busy person, huh? Is this hers? Her phone is left open on the table. I wouldn't be kind to leave it like this. Thinking that, I reached out for the phone and accidentally saw something I shouldn't have. How to get a boyfriend?
Oops, I forgot my phone. Did you see that just now?
No, I guess sometimes telling a lie is also a form of kindness. I conveyed that I hadn't seen anything. Then, she responded with a chillingly low voice, as if she hadn't even heard the okay, and fixed her gaze on me.
So, what's the truth?
I really didn't see anything.
I mean, who would expect to find how to get a girlfriend in search history, right?
It's not about a girlfriend, it's about a boyfriend. Ah! Scary, scary, scary! Her usual dazzling smile, her unstoppable destruction spree in the break room, her spine-chillingly stern demeanor. Various scenes flashed through my mind, and I felt fear creeping in. Maybe this person, she isn't just kind. If that's the case, I have no choice but to apologize sincerely. I'm sorry.
You saw it, right?
Yes, I did. But I promise I won't tell anyone. I absolutely won't tell anyone, so...
I can't trust you. Hey, have you been looking at me a lot lately? Do you know something else about me?
Oh, well,
Just tell me.
yes. Overwhelmed by her pressure, I honestly told her about what I saw the other day.
I see, so that's how it is. From today on, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
I don't tell anyone!
I don't trust you. I'll release you once I'm sure I can trust you.
By the way, when you say keeping an eye on you, what exactly do you mean?
Sharing location on the app, accompanying you to and from work, joining you for lunch or drinks unless it's a company event. Stuff like that. I'll let you know if there's anything else to add.
I see.
Let's leave the office together today.
Understood. And so, my surveillance life under her began.
Is your home far from here?
It's right here.
Wow, you live nearby. My apartment is 2 doors down from here. Much closer than I thought. I guess this will be quite an interesting surveillance.
I'm scared. All right, then, I'll head off here.
Wait. I want to be with you more. Can I come over to your place? You might have photos stored in the break room that I need to check.
I see. Give back the time I wasted being infatuated with you.
Seems like it. Let's just breathe a sigh of relief. For now.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Is the person I just saw really you, Nakao-san? Why do you go to such lengths to maintain your image at work? Even if it means bearing stress.
There are 2 reasons. One, I want to be popular, or rather, I want a boyfriend. Everyone likes kind, smiling women, right?
That's a somewhat surprising reason.
Really? I mean, I'm still young, so isn't it natural? Plus, it's been a while since I've had one.
I see. And what's the second reason?
To be accepted at work, as you know, I'm good at my job. It was the same at my previous job. But my straightforward, assertive personality has caused me a lot of trouble. In the end, it's the people pleasers who get accepted. Ultimately, it's more about being liked by others than being good at your job, so that's the approach I've taken. But...
It's more stressful than you thought?
because it doesn't suit my character at all, so it's tough. By the way, you're not recording this conversation, right?
Of course not.
You didn't take photos of my search history, did you?
No way!
You sure about that? Let me see your phone.
Well, there's nothing I'll mind you seeing. From now on, busy days are ahead. I have a feeling about it.
Lately, you two have been together a lot, eh?
Could it be an office romance?
Nah, it's not like that between us. It's more like surveillance. Ouch, ouch, ouch!
Surveillance?
No, I mean, it's gratitude. And also, I admire her. We have various conversations.
Well, I'm grateful to you too, and I admire you as well. It goes both ways.
This woman. After that, she continued to watch me cunningly. Seeing her two faces, I realized something.
Being here at her place feels comfortable. Oh yeah, I thought today's presentation was pretty good. Although, I think the second half could have been a bit tighter.
Oh, really? Thank you. Actually, I was thinking,
What?
I prefer the current, natural you, Nakaojo-san. I think it's wonderful.
What?
Are you alright? I'll just wipe the floor real quick.
Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good.
Are you affirming me?
It's not really affirming, but I think I prefer it that way.
I see.
Her face was so red, it was like nothing I've ever seen before. Just seeing her made me blush too. It's been a month since her surveillance started. Setting aside her intentions, I suddenly felt closer to her, and I started being more aware of her. One day, something happened.
The Kouji-san is kind, but she's pretty tough on Kudo-kun, eh?
Is that so? It seems like there might be something behind it, right?
I wonder if someone overheard our conversation, because talk about her has been coming up here and there. Nakaojo-san, it's like everyone...
Don't worry about it. At this rate, it might cause you some trouble. I'll stop the surveillance.
Oh, rumors can be scary. They tend to spread to others. She must have considered the risk of it spreading to me. From that day on, our interaction decreased. A few days later,
What? Why did you call me out here?
I'm stressed out. Let's break them together!
Stressed?
Because I couldn't see you often.
Huh?
I still think naturally you're more charming, or rather, I like you, Nakaojo-san.
You? Like me?
I think I'm surprisingly gutsy. This is quite an eccentric confession. But I just had to say it. As days went by without seeing her, I sorted out my feelings. Let's just break it down and clear our heads! Rumors are stupid! Nakaojo-san is who she is!
I don't care anymore about the rumors or pretending to be liked by everyone. There is a person who affirms me, the real me like this.
That's right, let it out!
Got it. I'm not an angel or a goddess. Despite looking delicate, I'm strong. I love complaining about my boss with a drink in hand. I'm competitive to a fault, and I've even made people cry by arguing logically when they're wrong. Anyway, I'm far from being a goddess.
That's great. I feel refreshed too.
It's not over yet, you know? I like you, Kudo-kun.
Huh?
Did you just confess your feelings? Fully prepared for rejection?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect that. You're usually quiet, but when you decide to do something, you go all out. I like you even more now.
Really? Huh?
You know, there are many sides of me you don't know about. Like when I really like someone, I tend to cling to them. Like that.
Oh. I couldn't focus on my usual destruction activities today because I could feel her warmth, thanks to you. Later on. Hold on, I can carry two because I'm secretly strong.
Oh, right. About the proposal you submitted earlier, it's not bad, but I personally think it's a pass. Why? Well, has something changed about her, though?
Yeah, she's different now, but in a good way. She's gradually reclaiming her true self. It must have taken her quite some time to get to this point. Probably because of past relationships or issues at her previous job. I don't ask for details, nor do I intend to. All I can do is accept her for who she is. And as her boyfriend, I continue to support her to be herself. Just like always. I'm Wataru Asami, and I'm 27 years old. Back in college, I joined my school's outdoors club. That's when I discovered the joys of camping, and even now I often end up running away to the mountains on my days off for some peace and quiet. Perfect. I figured there wouldn't be many people out here around this time. I was pretty worried when we had that crazy storm last night, but the weather's crystal clear today. This particular campground doesn't have any fees, so during the summer, it's always packed with families and groups. But on a random weekday during the fall, it's basically deserted. And I knew of a great hot spring just a quick drive away that only added to an already amazing getaway. All right, time to get cooking. There were a lot of things I loved about camping solo, but nothing could beat the feeling of a special meal under the bright blue sky. It wouldn't be too much of an exaggeration to say that was the reason I loved it so much in the first place. And today's main course is spare ribs. I know it might sound a bit complicated, but all I had to do was put some ingredients in a cold storage bag and toss them in the fridge. And then they'll be ready to cook for an easy yet absolutely delicious meal. I've been wanting to cook these babies for days now. As I put the meat on the grill, the juice trickled down and mixed with the steam, filling the air with a delicious scent. Wow, look at it sizzle! My mouth's already watering. I can't wait to relax and enjoy this with a nice brewski. Just then,
Something smells good.
something came out from the branches, and I was face to face with a girl in tattered clothes covered in dirt. Are you okay?
I haven't had a decent meal in 3 days.
What? What happened to her? If you like, I can share something with you. Part of the job of solo camping is to get as far away from the rest of humanity as possible and avoid other campers as long as there's no emergency. But this girl definitely looked like she was in such dire straits that I decided to make an immediate exception.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course! I actually brought quite a lot, so you'd be doing me a favor by eating some of it.
Thank you so much.
Here you go.
Really, I can't thank you enough.
She took a hesitant bite.
Oh, my God, this is so good.
And soon she was completely lost in her meal. Right? I'm glad you like it. I feel like I found the exact right balance of spices.
I'm so happy.
She's really into this. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing her eat some more. I can make another serving if you want. Eat as much as you like. Oh, I've got beer here too.
You don't have to, but this is just so good. Thanks again.
In my continuous urging, she started to get a bit more relaxed. And she drank her fill.
I'm so full. I've never been so happy in all my life.
You certainly could eat a lot.
I really don't know how I can possibly thank you.
So, how did you end up like that? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
I should introduce myself first. My name is Mitsuki Hagiwawa, and after I graduated high school, I finally was able to move into Tokyo and live the independent life for myself I always dreamed of. I was really happy that I found a job, but my company treated their employees like dirt, and I was forced to do a lot of unpaid overtime. The stress was piling up and every day was a struggle. And then,
I'm really sorry, Mitsuki. The company hasn't been doing so well lately, so we've had to make the difficult decision to let you go.
what? Now what am I gonna do? If I went back home already with nothing to show for it, what would my parents say? Huh? Did someone break into my apartment? They took everything. Cash, my bank book, credit cards, all my valuables. It was all stolen. I can't take this anymore. I never expected big city life to be so soul-sucking. Maybe I really should just go back to my parents for a little bit and decompress. I was burning the midnight oil every day at work, and even coming into the office on weekends, so I hadn't contacted home in a while. Mom isn't picking up. I guess I'll just have to go back in person. So, I packed my bags and came back to my parents' house in the countryside, but... Where are they?
Oh my! Mitsuki, is that you? It's been ages.
That's the woman from next door. Oh, nice to see you too. I haven't been back here in a while, but I can't find my folks.
Huh? They didn't tell you. They said they were going on a year-long round-the-world cruise.
What? Are you serious?
Oh my, you really didn't know? That reminds me, they did say that they wouldn't be able to answer the phone, and they could only communicate through letters.
I've been so busy that I haven't even had time to sort through the pile of junk letters in my mailbox.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of them. Anyway, it was so nice talking to you, Mitsuki. Come back and visit again sometime.
Wait, I'm practically broke. I don't even have enough money to return to Tokyo. And the credit card company said it would take 7 to 10 days to issue a new card. What am I supposed to do until then? I didn't even have a key to my parents' house, so I couldn't go in. So I decided my only option was to try and sleep in the backyard. Jeez, why is the grass so freaking long and pointy? I can't sleep in this. Oh, wait a second. I think the shed was always left unlocked. Ah! My shirt got caught in that stupid branch! How could this get any worse? Ugh! It smells like must and mold in here. And if I put my suitcase in here, I don't think I'll even have the room to sleep. But something else in there caught my eye. Oh, a tent! Oh yeah, the three of us used to go camping now and then. I think there was a free campground not too far from here. Maybe I can stay there long enough to get my new card. They'll even have running water. I spent all the remaining cash I had on me to buy whatever few ingredients I could, and lugged the tent, a fishing rod, and all the camping equipment I could carry with me. I didn't think the campground would take 2 hours to get to on foot. I'm so tired, but I still need to pitch the tent at least. Well, it should be good enough. Now I need to secure enough water. I barely have enough food to last another day. I couldn't catch any fish either. I don't know if I'm gonna make it until I can get that new credit card. I was so anxious, but I somehow managed to fall asleep eventually. Huh? Rain? The next morning, it was pouring outside. I'm so hungry, though. I should be able to fish even in the rain, right? Not a single bite again all day. How am I so bad at this? Ah! My tent blew away in the wind. And there went my one place to live. Ah! My potato chips! Those are my lifeline. and a raccoon stole my last bit of food. In one fell swoop, I'd lost everything I needed to survive. I'm so hungry. I'm so dizzy. I can barely walk. How could I have such bad luck? Now that I think about it, I've been unlucky my whole life. I guess I'll never realize my dream of being able to eat all the delicious food I want. Something smells good. And that's how I ended up here. I was lured in by the smell of your delicious ribs.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say. That sounds absolutely miserable.
Sorry, but I have a huge favor to ask of you. Do you think I could crash with you for just a few days until I can get my credit card reissued?
Huh?
I promise I'll pay you back for everything as soon as I get the money. But I don't really have that much.
You'll pay me back?
Of course. Please, I'm desperate.
Well, I don't really need the money, but maybe there's another way you could show your appreciation?
What did you have in mind?
You could give me your thanks in a more physical way.
What?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Wataru Asami, and I'm a restaurant owner and chef. And the place I manage does have its own living arrangements.
Wait, huh? What? A restaurant?
I just recently had a part-timer quit on me because of some joint issues, and I'm a bit short on hands. So, what do you say? Want to try your hand as a waiter?
Is that what you meant all along?
Well, I wouldn't say no if you had something else in mind.
No, I'll take the job. I'll be the best waiter you've ever had.
As for your room, the best I can arrange for you on such short notice is a mattress in the staff quarters. Is that okay?
Huh? Sure, absolutely.
Oh, were you hoping for something else?
Of course not.
The very next day, Mitsuki joined my restaurant as a member of the waitstaff. Mitsuki, take this to table 3.
Yes, chef. 1 fried oyster dinner set and 1 crab cream croquet dinner set for table 1.
Got it. Oh, I think table 2 is calling for you. Can you check on him?
Yes, chef.
Mitsuki instantly picked up the job and made for an excellent employee. It was a huge load off my shoulders. Great work today, Mitsuki. I've already cleaned up the kitchen, so how about we have some dinner upstairs?
Yes, chef. Thank you, chef.
The second floor is my personal apartment and office space.
I'm so tired. I can't believe you've been running this place all by yourself for so long.
That's why I told you I needed more hands. It's a small restaurant, but we get a pretty good amount of customers.
I was talking a bit to some of your regulars, and it seems like you've built up a pretty devoted following.
And for my most devoted employee, here's your reward, a house special beef stew.
Ooh, it looks so good.
I guarantee you'll love it. Have a bite.
Thank you. The rice omelet you made this afternoon was fantastic too. But this is on another level. The beef just melts in my mouth. This really is some of the best food I've ever had in my life.
You're such a good eater.
Obviously, it's so amazing. Back when I worked at that dreary office, I barely had time to think, let alone eat. But here, I'm surrounded by amazing food all the time.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't know why, but watching Mitsuki eat makes me feel strangely fulfilled too. 5 days later.
I just got a notification that the credit card company finished reissuing my card. Would it be possible for me to go and pick it up?
Oh, of course. I guess that means she won't need to live here anymore. Not being able to see Mitsuki enjoy her food with that great big smile anymore, the thought made me a bit lonely.
But, do you think you could find it in your heart to let me continue working here?
What?
I mean, you said you really needed the help, right?
She's worried about me. Of course, if you could stay on, that would really help me out.
Oh, thank God. I'd die if I didn't get to eat more of your delicious food.
You can eat as much as you like. I think I really have fallen for her. It was at that point that I realized the feelings that I've been nurturing inside me over the past week.
Oh, Mitsuki. Back when you started, you were nothing but skin and bones. Your face looked pale and sickly, but now you look so hale and hearty.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, and you really pull out that shirt too.
Oh, thanks.
Cut it out, dear. Don't harass the waitstaff.
Yeah, just kidding. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Great work again today, Mitsuki. Tonight's meal is hand-pressed Salisbury steak with extra gravy.
Do you think I could have a smaller portion today?
Huh? Why? You always ask for 2 cups worth.
It's just recently the customers have been talking, and it's your fault I ended up so fat.
I'm sorry, but, well, I just see you enjoying the food so much and I can't help but smile.
Huh? You like it when I eat?
I do, and I won't lie that the person I see in front of me isn't the most beautiful person in the world.
Huh? Wait, you don't mean... Then you better take responsibility for making me this way.
And what's that supposed to mean?
This silly.
I think this is a responsibility I'll be happy to take on for the rest of our lives.
Wataru,
I love you, Mitsuki. I want you to be by my side until our dying days.
I love you too. I never want you to leave me either.
After that, welcome!
Mitsuki, we're back from our trip. Mom? Dad?
What's all this about? You sent that letter that you quit your job and started working at a restaurant, and then you went on to say you're marrying the owner? Oh, you must be Mitsuki's parents. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Wataru Asami, Mitsuki's fiancé.
Mitsuki, you silly girl. You didn't answer any of my calls or read any of our letters, did you?
Wataru, thank you so much for taking care of our hopeless daughter. No, the pleasure is all mine. Mitsuki's done so much for me as well. Thanks to her, I've been able to focus on creating the best restaurants I can.
When I first moved to Tokyo and started working, I thought I'd be trapped and miserable my whole life. But Wataru showed me how much fun every day can truly be. Plus, everything he makes is so freaking good. Oh yeah, speaking of that...
You've really put on a few pounds, haven't you?
Are you saying I'm fat? I'm really trying hard to lose weight before the wedding, okay?
I think you're absolutely perfect just the way you are, Mitsuki. Mom, Dad, will you allow me the honor of marrying your daughter?
Of course. Please, make her happy.
Make sure she gets everything she needs, okay? And soon after that, Mitsuki and I became husband and wife. 1 rice omelet for table 1.
Yes, chef.
Mitsuki is still helping me out as a waitress, but that's not all.
Let me take this one. You rest and relax, Mitsuki.
That's right. Your mother and I are here to help you, so take it easy. Mitsuki's parents also signed on to help with the restaurant as well. While they were on the round-the-world cruise, they said they met a lot of active couples and realized there was still plenty they wanted to do, even in their advanced age. And besides, there's another bun in the oven that we have to keep safe, right?
Yeah, you're right.
From meeting a tattered, starving girl at a campsite to getting married and starting a brand new family, you really never know what life is going to throw at you. From now on, I vow to make sure that Mitsuki never has one more day of bad luck ever again. I'm in love with you. Please go out with me.
Huh?
Oh no, she's sure to make fun of me for the rest of my life. Or worse, be absolutely disgusted. I'm Naoki Saito, a high school sophomore. I'm currently in the middle of confessing to Rena Fujiwara, a girl in my class. I say confession, but I'm doing this because of a penalty game. I participated in a game organized by my class, but I didn't know confessing would be one of the penalties. My school life is over.
Hey, is this a confession?
Yes?
So you like me.
Yes, I do.
But you're a nerd.
Right.
Oh well, fine.
Huh?
Don't you understand English? I'm saying I'll accept your confession.
You accept meaning?
I don't mind becoming your girlfriend. I'll see you later at my place, okay?
At your house?
Just follow me.
Wait! I was perplexed. If I'm not mistaken, Fujiwara-san said she's okay with being my girlfriend. Is she joking, or is this just the start of even more punishment? I've never been in a relationship before, so the idea that someone as beautiful as her accepted my confession, it worried me. I'm really at her house.
What's wrong? Why so stiff?
Of course I would be.
Time out. Stop using honorifics. We're a couple starting today, so call me by my given name.
Wait a minute.
I'm so happy. I've actually been interested in you for a long time. I'm surprised. Didn't think you'd have the courage to confess to me.
She appeared cheerful with a genuine smile on her face. It seems she really does have feelings for me. Unfortunately, personality-wise, she is a polar opposite of me, and I dislike how eccentric she is. She's gorgeous and stands out when she's next to me. She and I were never meant to cross paths, and yet, somehow, there were times when she would push me around. But seeing her genuinely happy makes it hard for me to tell her the truth. I'd like to leave now, please.
No! I'm not letting you go unless you call me by my first name.
Rena? I'm sure your parents will worry, so I'll leave.
OMG, OMG, OMG! You're making me grin like an idiot. The loosening of my cheeks is at an alarming level.
What are you even saying? Well, I'll be off.
I still have more conditions.
What?
Embrace me.
Embrace?
Hug me. Is that easier to understand?
Hang on! That's definitely a bad idea.
We're dating, so it's normal, right? Or are you saying you're just playing around with me? Was your confession a lie?
She stares at me like an abandoned puppy. There was no way I could tell her that I confessed because of a dare and that I don't really like her.
Catch!
Hey!
Alright, I'll stop being a pain. If Naoki, won't come to me, then I'll come to you. I love you so much, Naoki.
With everything going on, my head felt like it was about to explode. All I know is one thing. She likes me. Confused by this unexpected turn of events, and all I could think about was how and when I could tell her the truth.
And so, as of yesterday, Naoki and I are dating. Naoki is mine, so don't mess with him, alright? Please, watch over us.
Well, what is she going on about? For real, Saito? That's a bit unexpected. But now that I look at it, Saito's actually got a nice face, huh?
And he's smart. Hey, so who confessed?
That's... It's getting harder and harder to tell the truth. As if to mark me, she stepped in front of the class and proudly declared her relationship with me. This is probably the most attention I've ever gotten in my entire life. Fortunately, my classmates were in celebration mode and no one spoke negatively about me. Well, excluding a certain someone. Hey, Saito! Kudo-kun. Don't get too comfortable. You'll get dumped soon anyway. That's Kudo-jun. He's a flashy, popular guy in our class. I'm sure Rena knows it was just a game. She's probably just messing with you. Ain't no way she'd take you seriously. I know she and I live in different worlds, but why are you so desperate? You're the one who set us up. Ha! You lost the game all on your own. Also, I'm not desperate. You're being played by Rena, and it's funny. So that's how it is. Like I said, he's sweating. Kudo-kun likes her. He was expecting her to reject me and is shocked that it resulted in us getting together. If that's the case, let's try pushing back. I don't like conflict, so I've always put up with him to a certain extent. But now I've got the upper hand. I have the right to blow off some steam. I can understand why you're so desperate. I'm sure no one could ever imagine someone like me going out with Rena. But Rena, such an intimate way of... Well, we are lovers. Thank you, Kudo, for pushing me. Thanks to you, we're together now. Don't get the wrong idea! You're being played! This is probably the first time I've ever been sarcastic or told someone off. This is nice once in a while. This thinking made me realize that I may not be such a good guy after all.
No, it's not here either.
Well, this is the third store, you know. Let's give up.
No, I've always wanted to go on an after-school convenience store food date.
If that's what you're after, then it doesn't have to be that ice cream, right?
No, it has to be that ice cream.
It must be really popular. I'm not seeing any signs of it here.
Guess we have no choice but to go to my house. It'll become a house date, though.
Why?
I've been hoarding the ice cream I'm looking for. I want to eat it with Naoki no matter what. Alrighty, change of plans. Let's go to my place.
Hey, wait! As usual, I spend my days being pushed around by her. It was a pain at first, but I don't hate it anymore. I guess I got used to it. In fact, I found myself grinning at home, remembering the time I spent with her, which surprised me.
Oh, you're finally awake! Good morning!
Yeah. It turns out I fell asleep while we were playing games and eating ice cream. I'm a very cautious person, so I assumed I'd never be able to fall asleep in front of a stranger. I can't believe I fell asleep in front of her. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not used to this lifestyle, but I've started hallucinating. Or maybe my eyesight has deteriorated. What are you doing?
I mean, we are lovers. We're high schoolers, basically grown-ups, so it's not strange, right? It is a little embarrassing, though.
Am I dreaming?
It's not. I haven't told you this, but I've always liked how kind you are. You even go along with my selfishness, and I love that about you. What do you think of me? Maybe you don't want to tell me because you're shy? I've been holding back because I didn't want you to think I'm assertive, but I can be honest now, right?
Her honest feeling, her serious look, her warm sigh. Given all of this, all I could think was that I'm a hopeless human being. I wasted time letting off steam on Kudo-kun. I had been trampling on her pure feelings all this time. I had confessed my feelings to her as a punishment, but I couldn't tell her that. No, there were plenty of opportunities to tell her. It's just that I didn't. I didn't because everyone in class knew about our relationship. I wanted to get back at Kudo. There were several reasons. But now I'm sorry.
Huh?
I can't kiss you, sorry. I'll head out.
Naoki?
I was disgusted with myself. I couldn't face her. The only thing I could do for her now was to disappear from her side. After that, things became somewhat awkward between us, and we spent less and less time together. I can't just leave things like this, right? I've sorted out my feelings, but I end up justifying not expressing my feelings by making excuses like, I don't have enough experience in love, or, oh, words are too different. Listen to me, Rena-chan.
What is it?
It's about Saito! Saito!
About Naoki?
I heard two familiar voices. I turned to the direction of the voices and saw Kudo-kun and Rena were talking to each other. You're dating Saito for real, right?
Yeah, but we haven't been hanging out lately.
You're better off without him!
And why's that?
Y'all are clearly incompatible. He looks gloomy and isn't athletic at all. He also looks like a nerd who reads alone in the corner of the class. He told you he likes you, but he was lying to you. He was just trying to play you.
So that's what it was.
Yeah? So you should dump that nerd. Why don't go out with me instead? I'm popular, I'm athletic, and I have lots of friends too.
Even though it was for a penalty game, I'm still glad he confessed to me. I don't plan to break up with him.
What?
Besides, aren't you the one who organized the penalty game? I'm not interested in dating a guy who does that kind of mean stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, don't play dumb with me. You underestimate a popular girl's ability to gather intel. Finally, don't ever speak to me again. You're 100 million years too young to be making fun of Naoki. If you don't want your embarrassing confession to go viral, you better get lost.
God! His pride shattered, Kudo's face flushed bright red, and he ran away in an unbecoming manner.
You also have poor taste, Naoki. Eavesdropping on people like this.
You noticed.
I may be selfish and stupid, but I'm also very perceptive, you know?
I see. So you knew all along that my confession was fake.
Yep,
Yet you still went out with me.
it doesn't matter. It still made me happy.
I'm really, really sorry. Stepping on your innocent feelings like that, I'm really, really sorry. The other day I realized how much of a jerk I am.
Like I said, it's all water under the bridge. Even if you don't feel anything for me right now, I'll keep trying. So,
There's no need for that. If I'm being honest, I wasn't really fond of you at first. You're eccentric and selfish, but my view of you changed as we spent time together. The me now actually likes you.
this is
It's not a game or anything, it's how I really feel.
Is that so? Ugh, you idiot. You should have said so sooner. I was really hurt when you rejected me the other day, you know?
I'm sorry.
You better make it up to me right now.
What? Aye, who cares if you forgot your lunchbox? My mom, that's safe. She always nags me.
Ugh, what bad timing. Looks like we'll have to save our kiss for later.
Yeah.
Naoki, hurry up. It'll sell out if we don't hurry. Let's split the yakisoba bread between us.
Don't be so reckless.
You'll get a reward for every bread you manage to get.
That's if I make it out alive before I get my prize. I'm sure to get trampled.
Fine. I'll give you a kiss for each bread you get then. You know, since we couldn't kiss last time. Is this motivational enough for you?
What? After that, Junkudo never messed with me again. As for Rena and I, we're as busy as ever. Rena always does whatever she wants, so I'm always out of breath. It really is exhausting, but lately, I've been thinking that maybe it's a pleasant exhaustion.
Thank you for the meal. Thank you for your patronage. We hope to see you again. My name is Shokanda. I'm a second year in high school. This is where I work for my part-time job, a ramen place called Oishiya. I work for 2 hours after school and in the evening on the weekends. I'm on the soccer team, so it's a bit tough to work after practice, but I wanted to help out my mother who raised me all by herself. This is all part of building physical strength. Though all I'm able to do is bring out and take back plates and dishwashing. I am unbelievably bad at cooking.
Sho! You'll be eating a meal on the way out, right?
Yes, I apologize for the hassle.
What are you saying? It helps us out that you're here to work part-time.
That's right. My boss and his wife say this, but whenever I'm here, the meals that I get are loaded with vegetables and protein. They purposely make them more nutritious to help out with my fitness training. Thank you for the meal. I'm starting to wonder whether I come here to work or to eat.
It would be nice if you could be a little better at cooking, though. Rika! But Shokun can't even peel the shields off boiled eggs?
I'm sorry. This is my boss's and his wife's only daughter, Rika-chan. She is the same age as me and is also in her second year of high school.
Why don't I just quit working part-time and just focus on playing soccer?
Hey! She's kind of cold to me, but...
Good evening.
Welcome.
Oh, Rika-chan is here today. I'm lucky.
Thank you.
She's the poster girl for our restaurant and is known for her bright personality and smile, which makes her really popular amongst the customers.
We got an order for soy sauce ramen and a half order fried rice.
Got it.
I have to work hard too. Thank you for the meal.
Oh, Shokun, could I ask you to start washing the dishes?
Of course.
Are there any open seats?
Oh, Aizawa-san. Yes, there are open spots. Go ahead.
You're nice and energetic today as well, Shokun.
Haha, that's what I'm good at. This is our regular customer. She's so super pretty that I thought she was a celebrity when I first met her. She apparently modeled until she was a university student.
How's practice recently?
There's a match coming up soon, so we watch videos of the opposing team before practice. I'm a bit nervous.
I see. I'm sure you'll do great. Good luck.
Thank you.
Shokun is quite close with that customer. But it doesn't seem like they've known each other since before he started working here. Could it be that he likes her? Rika, I'm going to go and deliver some orders, so take the customer's orders. Yes. Are you ready to order? I want to order what he had before. Which one was it? Was it Muki Muki Ramen? Yes, that. Can I get that with less noodles? Of course. It really looks like she's interested in Shokun.
Muki Muki Ramen is the ramen that the boss made to help out people who work out and are concerned with their body shape. It has chicken breast, which is low in fat and high in protein, instead of chashu on top, and the broth is low in salt.
It's thanks to you, Sho. that we have so many female customers now.
No, I haven't done anything. Boss's ramen is just so delicious.
I'm happy to hear that.
Your hands have stopped, you two. Get back to work.
One day when I had just changed into my jersey to do some self-training for soccer, I got a phone call from the boss's wife.
Shokun, I'm sorry to call you so suddenly.
No, it's okay. Did something happen?
The thing is, Rika apparently got injured at school today.
Huh?
I'm going to pick her up now, but Rika was supposed to have a shift today, so we're a bit understaffed.
I understand. I'll head over immediately. Sho, what's wrong? Captain, I just got a call that a friend of mine got injured and I would like to go and help them. About today's practice.
Sho, can you afford to care about others before yourself?
That's...
You're a hard worker and I know you practice more than anyone else here. I'm worried about you. You're the only one who's a regular player and does a part-time job.
Yes. I will make up today's practice some other time.
That's not what I meant.
Whatever. Just go. Thank you. Despite feeling guilty about not practicing, I headed for my part-time job. I know I need to practice more, but the reason I'm able to continue with soccer is because of that ramen shop. My father passed away in an accident when I was in elementary school. When my mother was lost about what to do here on out, the restaurant that we entered just happened to be Oishi-ya. I remember that day, a soccer broadcast was being played on the TV in the restaurant.
Do you like soccer?
Yes, I always play soccer.
Sho. But with my current pay, I wonder if I can still send him to soccer.
I see. Eat lots and grow big, okay?
Here's some gyoza on the house. Thank you very much. Thank you for the meal. My husband actually passed away and I hadn't had much of an appetite. This was the first time in a while that I thought food tasted good. Thank you. Is that so?
As we were leaving the restaurant,
Hey! Yes? We can look after your child if you would like during our restaurant's opening hours. My daughter is always doing homework at the counter area. One or two kids won't make a difference. Thank you so much!
yay! I'm so glad to be able to come here again. From then on, until I was able to stay at home alone, I came to the restaurant to wait for my mom. I did homework and sometimes the boss's wife gave me rice balls. Rika-chan and I also became close friends of that, but...
Shokun, why are you here? You were on the shift schedule.
I asked him to help out.
There's no point of someone who can't even make side dishes comes. Rika! Go home! I can move around just fine. Just go and play your soccer. I'm sorry you came all this way.
Yes? After leaving the restaurant, I did as Rika said and practiced at a nearby park. I didn't know that Rika-chan didn't like me this much. As I thought about when exactly this had started, I couldn't come up with a reason for her to come to dislike me. We were little. There were times where we would even say, let's get married when we grow up.
Huh, Shokun?
Aizawa-san!
I'm impressed to see that you're practicing in places outside of school. You seem a bit down.
Just a little bit.
Oh, should I cheer you up then?
Huh? At the ramen shop.
Rika, you should have said that to Shokun. He was worried about you, so he came. That's what irritated me. Right now's an important time because it's right before his match, and because of me, he won't have much time to practice. Rika.
Hey, Rika! Sho forgot something, so can you call him for me?
Huh? Call him and apologize to him for saying such harsh things earlier while you're at it. Okay.
Huh? Is that so?
Yes, that's why I get how Rika-chan's feeling.
Huh?
I'm sure it's because Rika-chan is rooting for you, but because of her, you aren't able to practice as much as you can, which probably shocked her. It was also like that for me when I first started dating my current boyfriend. We often got into fights because of that.
I was really surprised to hear that Aizawa-san was actually the girlfriend of the soccer player. I was more surprised, though, to hear that Aizawa-san thought that Rika-chan's coldness was because she wanted me to focus on practice. We talked about other things, and before I knew it, we had been talking for an hour. Huh?
What's wrong?
I have over 20 missed calls from Rika-chan. I wonder if something happened. Is it okay if I give her a call?
Yes, I'm also worried, so please call her immediately.
Yes. Hello? Rika-chan?
Shokun, are you okay?
Huh?
You didn't answer the phone. I was worried something happened. I thought you got into an accident or something.
Rika-chan, she really does worry about me. I'm fine. I was practicing at a park and ran into Aizawa-san.
Huh?
We talked for a while and I didn't notice your calls. I'm sorry.
What? I can't believe you.
She hung up on me.
Rika-chan really likes you, doesn't she?
Huh?
I mean, that was her being jealous, right?
Rika-chan towards me?
During work, Rika-chan often looks in your direction. I think the boss's wife has realized it too.
Is that so? I don't know if what everything Aizawa-san says is correct. But there's no doubt that earlier on the phone, Rika-chan was really worried about me. I even thought that her being cold towards me was her way of showing that she supported me. The next day, when I finished soccer, Rika-chan was waiting in front of the school gate. Huh? Rika-chan, why are you here?
I came in to give you some stuff you forgot. Tomorrow's your practice match, right? I thought you would need it.
She had come to give me the uniform I had forgotten at the restaurant. Huh? Who is she? She's so cute. Is she your girlfriend? No, she works in my part-time job.
Oh, thank you for, yesterday. I want to show you my thanks, but is there anything I can do for you? If I'm not honest with Shokun, he'll end up with Aizawa-san.
Oh, well, is it possible to put a seasoned egg in my next meal at work? Yeah, I love your seasoned eggs.
Shokun.
Really? I want to eat it too. Hey, is it okay if we go too?
Yes, we'll be waiting for your patronage. I'm home. Were you able to give Shokun the thing you forgot? Yes. It seems that they made up as well. Dad, Shokun said he's bringing his friends the next time he comes and eats.
That's something to look forward to.
When they come, I'll make the seasoned eggs, so is it okay if we give some of them on the house?
Of course. Make lots and let them eat to their heart's content.
Yes!
A few days later, I came to Oishiya with a few of my buddies from the soccer team. Wow, this ramen is so delicious. I'm shocked. Rika-chan is so cute. Delicious ramen and a cute poster girl? You're so lucky. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. The truth is, I've been indebted to this restaurant since I was very young. And the boss and his wife supported me when I thought I couldn't continue playing soccer anymore. Is that so? Captain, I was worried about you since you were practicing so much on top of doing a part-time job, but it looks like you're in good hands. Captain, I didn't know you were so worried about me. Okay, everyone. You're going to win this next match, and the next time you come, you better tell us that you were victorious. Yes. Since then,
It's time, right? Hurry up and go home.
Yes. Rika-chan became even more cold towards me. But to me, after hearing what Aizawa-san said, I can feel Rika-chan's cheering me on today too. I was able to perceive her attitude in a new light. I have to win. I was able to even try harder than ever before. As a result, 2 months later,
We would now like to interview NanaKuma Academy soccer team. Congratulations on your win. Who would you like to express your feelings to?
thank you. Would like to express my thanks to my parents and to the people who supported me. I also want to express our thanks and report our victory to our team's favorite ramen place's boss and his wife.
A ramen restaurant?
Yes, we had decided to report our victory as a team.
We can tell that your team is supported by the locals in your area.
As a result, Oishiya became super popular. I hope we were able to give back to them for all their support, even just a little. I visited the restaurant after closing time.
Shokun, congratulations.
You really put in your best efforts. Thank you. It's all thanks to the two of you. Rika-chan, would you want to go on a walk with me real quick?
Huh? Yes.
Have fun. Rika-chan, thanks for everything. It's thanks to you I was able to do my best.
Huh? I didn't do anything.
I thought you had always been supporting me, but I must have been mistaken. Sorry.
No, you're right.
Huh?
I know you have always been trying so hard at soccer. I'm so happy.
As she said that, Rika-chan began to cry. Rika-chan, thank you.
Shokun, there's something I want to tell you if you won.
Huh?
I like you. Please go out with me.
Huh? Oh, yes. And with this, Rika-chan and I began to date. Though with practice in our part-time jobs, we weren't really able to go on dates. Being able to see her smile at work made me incredibly happy. I want to continue giving it my all to protect that smile of hers and achieve my dream of becoming a professional soccer player.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!